So today's question is army surplus. Is it going to be comfortable or is it going to be miserable? Let's find out. Okay, so we're well on our way into the woods now. And as you can probably see in the background, actually you might not be able to see old Camo King over there, Tony's outdoor life. He decided to jump out in us from the bushes. That's grown up, isn't it? But hey ho. So hopefully we should be at the campsite within, I'd say at least 5 or 10 minutes. And we will get set up and I'll show you what I've got. Here we are then, out in the woods. You've got Tony just over there doing his stuff. You've got little Tom over there. You've got Kev just up there. And as I said, we are here doing a complete army surplus camp. So in a minute I will show you around the kit, but you remember what I said just a minute ago. Is it going to be comfortable or is it going to be miserable? First thing I've found, these Bergens, trust me, if you've ever been in the army and you've carried these, I've got utmost respect for you. I really have, because they are not the most comfortable things in the world. Other than that, let's have a look around what we've got. So first and foremost, we've got the good old MTP basha, and that's being held up, as you can see there. There's some regular bungees and a stick just to hold it out. Then we've got the shortback Bergen, trust me, bulletproof but damn heavy. Then, okay, the bottom green tarp isn't army surplus, that is from B&Q, but we've got this. Let me see if I can get the edge of it. So that one there, that's the German army surplus, also known as the elephant skin. I've got the Dutch army surplus roll mat underneath, MTP bivvy bag, and the good old Arctic bag from the British Army. That is what I'll be using tonight. I will let you know in the morning, is it comfort or is it miserable?
Stolen from a hotel, is it?
Probably. As you can probably hear, the rain has started, so we've had to abandon ship, drop the tarp slightly, and we're all now hunkering down under our shelters to get away from the rain. So yeah, it has only supposed to be here for about, I'd say, I think about an hour or so. So we obviously will get back out there soon, but it'll be dark by then, so we'll have to get the recording lights out and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and chill out and just listen to the rain, because it is probably one of the best sounds in the world. Rain on a tarp. There's always one nutter, isn't there, out in the rain filming. Right, okay, so what we've got for dinner tonight. I've decided that we're going to do some hobo parcels. Now, this wasn't my idea. I actually got the idea from another YouTuber. It was Dan over at Camp Life Bushcraft, so thanks a lot for this, Dan, if you do watch this. So all I'm going to do now is just prepare everything, get it into the foil packets, and we'll wait till we start the fire and we'll get them on the start of the fire. So there's going to be no special treatment here. It is literally just going to be slice and dice. So what I've got here, I've just got some mushrooms, got some carrots, got some potatoes, got an onion, and what else have we got in there? Oh, potato, that's right, yep, potato as well. So it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And no need to peel any of these. It is literally just a matter of slicing them up. I did wash them before I come out, so that ain't too bad. But yep, it is just a rough cut, that's all it is. Simply because it doesn't matter. There is no real right or wrong way. Just make sure they're small enough that they are going to cook through, because even though you've got plenty of heat on the fire, you don't want to have it where your spuds aren't cooked, because if you've ever eaten raw potatoes, not fun. Now I must admit, you can't really see this, but it's on the camera and it actually looks pretty good, but we are starting to lose light fast now, probably because of the rain, and you can hear that the rain's starting to get heavier as well. So it's all good fun, all good fun. But that's why we do this. I want a bit of leaf in it. So I've got a new bit of kit. I brought myself a little filming light, so as you can see it's quite good in the tarp at the moment. The light isn't that bad. It looks a lot better on camera than what it is now. It's still raining, obviously, as you can probably hear, and I am getting a bit of pooling on the tarp that I'm going to have to deal with after it stops. All I need to do is either tighten up the front corners or lift it back up slightly, but I'll get that sorted after it stops raining. So yeah, this light I've got, wow, as you can see, ow, Jesus, that's bright. Yeah, that is bright, I don't need it that bright. Turn that back down again, there we go, that's much better. Obviously you can change the colour of it, you can change the brightness of it, and it's something that I've always needed really to sort out the film quality, so I'm quite happy with it. First time I'm using it, so I'll play with it a bit more today. And what I'm going to do now is find where my little stash is, which is over here in the back of lovely beers. So tonight I have a good old Hazy Jane. So that's going to be my first beer of the night. Right, so how are we going so far with the comfortable versus miserable? Well, I'm not going to lie, I'm quite cosy at the moment. It's warm enough. Got the fire going. The basha's keeping me nice and dry. Yeah, I've had to play with it a little just to get it to sort of run the water off, because it is raining quite hard now, as you can probably hear. But yeah, so far so good. Not going to lie, pretty good. Thumbs up to Army Surplus. Okay, so we've got the parcels on the fire, and we've got some random, if I can zoom into them, random chicken sausages as well on the go. We've got burgers, we've got black pudding, we've got everything tonight. It's going to be amazing. Ow, it's hot.
So you should film that. You should film that and then have outtakes.
I was filming that.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. I can't see it, got no light. So, cool. Certainly smells better than it did last time. And wow. Yep, I'd say it's about done. Oh, it smells amazing. Yep. I can confirm this is absolutely beautiful. Don't get me wrong, potatoes could probably do with a fraction more, and I mean a fraction. That's all it needs. Doesn't need a lot. And yeah, let's have a look. So, that's what we got there. So we've got a bit of carrot there, a bit of onion. Oh, oh, that's hot. That's it. All bunkered down for the night. I'll let you know in the morning how it goes, and hopefully we'll have a pretty good night. See you in the morning. Okay, right, so last night's verdict. Army surplus. Is it comfortable? Is it miserable? Well, the tarp, British Army basha, honestly cannot go wrong with it. Cannot go wrong with it at all. It's bulletproof, it's reliable. The only downside I'd probably say to is it is a little bit heavy, and it has got an issue where it's not quite square, so you are pretty limited to what you can do with it. But other than that, absolutely brilliant. The German Army groundsheet, you've probably seen me use that in the past. No problem at all. I've got no problems with that. Absolutely brilliant. Small, does the job. Downside, it's quite expensive. I think last time I checked, even on eBay, these things were about 30 quid for a bit of tarpaulin. It's ridiculous, but really, really reliable. The Dutch Army roll mat, really warm. Not particularly comfortable, I'm not going to lie. I'm getting on a bit now. I really do like my comfort, so probably not going to use that one again, apart from just a undersheet or something like that. The British Army bivvy bag, again, you've probably seen me use it many times. Absolutely brilliant, bulletproof. Cons, yeah, if I could probably be picky, I'm sure you've heard Tony's Outdoor Life say this a few times as well, probably could do with a zip, just to make it a little bit easier to get in and out. The Arctic sleeping bag, no, I'm not going to use that again, I'm not going to lie. Yes, it was very warm, very warm. I think it went down to about 6 degrees last night, which isn't particularly cold, but I didn't feel the cold at all. It's really heavy. It's not as big as it looks. I'm not a small guy, as you've probably noticed. Isn't as big as it looks, and that burst out zip, it is so frustrating because you zip it up and the damn thing just opens again. So I'm not a fan of it, really not a fan of it. So yeah, as I said, not going to be using that again. So last night, ultimate question, was it comfortable, was it not? Yeah, about halfway. Didn't sleep particularly well. Is Army surplus stuff good? Oh yeah, without a doubt. If you're on a budget and you need something that's going to be reliable, absolutely brilliant. Is there better stuff out there? By all means, certainly is. If you've got the budget, go and pick and choose. But if you haven't, it certainly gets you out here in the woods. Now, as you can probably see from the steam rising up just below the camera, my water's boiled for my coffee, so that's where I'm going now. So these little 2-in-1 coffees are absolutely brilliant. Right, so there's the Bergen, all packed up. Excuse me. And as you can see there, that's my little dry spot where I was, wouldn't even know once it rains. And then we've got a lovely little fire pit. Look at that, that's where the fire pit was. You wouldn't even know. So as my logo always says, leave no trace. We're on our way out. As you can see, I've got the Bergen on the back. I'll tell you something, I think it's heavier than what it was when it went in. I don't know how that's happened, but hey. So as far as military surplus go, it is bulletproof kit. It's designed for the military. It's really good quality, really durable, but it is damn heavy. And I must admit, I've got to do a big shout out to anyone that's been in the armed forces and you've carried these things on exercise. It is certainly something I couldn't do, so well done and thanks a lot, guys. We do appreciate what you do. So if you've got this far, thank you very much. Obviously I would like a like and subscribe if you can. No, all you've got to do is move down a little bit, click that the like button, click that bell icon, and away you go. I will be producing more stuff. As I've already said in previous videos, it's been a bit scarce recently, but we are starting to produce more stuff. Obviously don't forget though, today I was out, or last night sorry, we was out with Tony's Outdoor Life as well. If I remember, I will slap a link down in the description down below to Tony's video, so you can go and watch that as well. Because we do go out a lot and we do have a lot of fun. So until the next one, stay safe guys, and just get out and enjoy yourself.